So hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today it is Premier League predictions, and we start off with a London derby here, Crystal Palace versus West Ham. Big game for West Ham especially, but for Crystal Palace if they want to go in 11th today. But yeah, relegation scrap. But I think Crystal Palace will win. Well, I want Crystal Palace to win. I'm not sure if they will or not. I'm going to say 3-1 Crystal Palace. I think for Palace, Zaha will score and Elise will score 2. And for West Ham, Declan Rice will score. So 3-1 to Crystal Palace. So next it is Brighton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. And both teams are far from relegation. Brighton out of the cup, so they've only got the league to focus on. So they, with their 3 games in hand on Villa and 2 games in hand in Liverpool, they could be shooting up all the way to 5th place to get Europa League football. I think Brighton win this. I think it'll be a close match. I think 1-0 Brighton. I think Solly March will redeem himself and score the winner late on in the second half. So Brighton 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. So next it is Brentford versus Nottingham Forest. And can I say, the only time I predict Forest not to win, they win. Every single other game I say win. Apart from the last game, which we actually did win. Brighton not lost in the last 2. They found better form than they did in the last 3. So I'm going to say Brighton do win this. I think it'll be 2-0 Brentford. We won't score. It'll be a bit of a dull performance in London, really. So 2-0 to Brentford. So next we are in Manchester for Man United versus Aston Villa. Both teams quite close together in the league, but Aston Villa have played 2 more. I can only see a Man United win, honestly. I'm going 4-2 to Man United. For Man United, I think Rashford will get 2, Bruno will score 1, and Luke Shaw, I think he's back, will score a goal late on to make it 4-0. Well, 4-2. For Aston Villa, Danny Ings will score 1 and Ollie Watkins will score 1. So 4-2 to Man United. So next it is Fulham versus Manchester City, and I actually went to the reverse fixture of this in Manchester, last minute Haaland winner. What a game that was. But Fulham sitting in 10th, 2 wins in the last 5. That's quite good to say they don't have Mitrovic because of his 10 game ban or something like that. Man City, no losses in 8 or something. They're flying 2-0 to Man City. I think it'll be quite simple, actually. So Rodri will score for me, and also Erling Haaland will score late on. So 2-0 to Man City. So now it is Bournemouth versus Leeds United. And very, very, very close game this. I want Bournemouth to win, but I don't think they will. So I'm actually going to say Bournemouth do win, but I doubt they will. 2-1 to Bournemouth. For Bournemouth, Solanke will score and Tavernier will score. And for Leeds United, when you think of Leeds United, you don't think of a goal scorer straight away. Sinistera will score. So 2-1 to Bournemouth. Now it is Newcastle United versus Southampton. And Southampton, I'm sorry any Southampton fans, but you're officially relegated from the Premier League. There's no way you're going to do well. But at least you've got a chance of winning a trophy next season. I think of the good side of it. And I think 4-0 to Newcastle. For Newcastle, I think Fabian Schär will score, Joe Linton will get 2, and Isak will score 1. So 4-0 to Newcastle. So now it's a big one. Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur, a massive game for the Premier League race. For European football, Liverpool have been atrocious this season, but they are, not lost in 5. Quite good. Tottenham are absolutely terrible. they should be ashamed of themselves, lucky to get a point against Man United. But yeah, Tottenham's new manager's done well there, and I think they'll actually win. I think 4-3, to Tottenham. 3-2 to Tottenham. And for Tottenham, Harry Kane and Heung-min Son will score 2. And for Liverpool, I think Curtis Jones will score and Diego Jota. So 3-2 to Tottenham Hotspur. So next it is Leicester City versus Everton, and Everton did lose 4. Was it 4-1? I think 4-1 against Newcastle. This is a massive game. Whoever wins this year decides who gets relegated and who stays in the Premier League. So that is why I am saying a draw. 1-1. No, actually, I'll go 2-2. For Leicester City, Jamie Vardy will score and James Maddison will score. And for Everton, I think Demarai Gray will score. And Demarai Gray and Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now this is it. The London Derby. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Normally this would be a top 4 decider, but instead one team is closer to relegation than top 4. Than the top 6 with points. But instead Arsenal are fighting to win the Premier League. But will they? Absolutely not. I think Arsenal do win this 3-0. Quite simple for Arsenal. Saka will score, Martinelli will score, and actually Saka will score too. So 3-0 to Arsenal. So next it is Liverpool versus Fulham, and Liverpool are in 7th and Fulham are in 10th. So quite a close game this one, but I do think Liverpool will get the win, but only just. I think 2-1 to Liverpool. For Liverpool, I nearly said Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, and how about let's go with Darwin Núñez will score, and for Fulham, Andreas Pereira will score, the ex-Man United player. So 2-1 to Liverpool. So next it is Man City versus West Ham. Massive game for the title this, but isn't it obvious that Man City will win? 3-1 Man City. For Man City, I think De Bruyne will score and Haaland will score too. And for West Ham, Jared Bowen will score. So it is the final game of this incredible weekend and week of football. Man United versus Brighton, massive game. If Brighton want to get, 5th place, then they will need to try and win this. And I think they will revenge for the FA Cup semi-final. 1-1, I'm saying 1-1. For Brighton, not Solly March. Pascal Gross will score, and for Man United, Marcus Rashford will score. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!